Hey guys, welcome to Dustin On Deck. Just wanted to hop on here and to really start this vlog just by thanking everybody. Thank you so much for the support that I have been shown and given thus far since launching this YouTube page. This is a new adventure for me. Most of you know me from Instagram and TikTok, so I'm really excited to start this new adventure. But I would ask for your grace as I find my niche and find my lane here on YouTube, and we'll see what this turns into. But ultimately, I just wanted to thank you for all of the support that I've been shown thus far, and I'm really excited and really thankful. As to what is really going to happen with this page. I'm excited, I'm hopeful, and I think it's going to turn into something pretty cool for us all. So thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for being on this journey. And now let's get on with today's vlog. So I think one of the questions I get the most whenever I'm out and about talking to people about Disney Cruise Line is the question, is Disney Cruise Line truly for adults? Because all people assume is that it's just for kids and there are nothing but kids running around the ship, causing adults to be miserable. And I'm here to set the record straight and tell everyone that that is the furthest from the truth. Disney Cruise Line is 100% for adults. And today I want to break down the different types of Disney Cruise Line ships and their fleet and talk about which ships I think are actually geared more toward adults than others. Currently, there are three different classes of ships Disney Cruise Line has in their fleet. The first is the Magic class, and that is the Disney Magic and the Disney Wonder. These ships were both built in Italy, and they are the first two ships in the Disney Cruise Line fleet. The next is the Dream class, and that consists of the Disney Dream and the Disney Fantasy, both built in Germany. And then the latest class of ship is the Wish class, and that consists of the Disney Wish, the Disney Treasure, and the Disney Destiny, with another ship to be added very soon to that class of ship. Those all will have been built in Germany as well. I do want to point out that no matter which Disney cruise ship you sail on as an adult, there is stuff for you on every ship. So, this is not to deter you away from sailing on Disney cruise ships, period. There is stuff to do on every ship for adults. There are just certain things on certain ships I think are a little bit better for adults that I want to point out. My top pick for adult sailing with Disney Cruise Line is the Dream class. This consists of the Disney Dream and the Disney Fantasy. These ships, I think, are just built for adults when it comes to the layouts and the themes of these two ships. Some of the features that adults can experience on this class of ship is an adult only swimming pool with a bar in the water. There's Satellite Falls, which is exclusive to this class of ship. It is a perfect place for you to relax and rest and just break away from the hustle and bustle of life. There is Palo and Remy, two amazing adult only dining experiences. There's a beautiful Senses Spa. There is an adult only district with a piano bar, a champagne bar, a sports pub, and so much more. Now, that's not to say some of these things are not also offered on another class of ship, because they are. But when it comes to the layout and the theming and the vibe of these two ships, this class of ships, that is what puts it over the top for me when it comes to adults sailing on these ships. One of my favorite venues across the entire fleet of Disney cruise ships is the tube on the Disney Fantasy. On the Disney Dream, it is called Evolution, but essentially the same thing. However, the theming is different. But the tube is set as an underground London nightclub, and it is my favorite venue of all the ships of anything that they have to offer. Um, in these types of nightclubs that you can see on every ship, they offer cocktails, entertainment, and dancing in whatever sophisticated, stylish nightclub is on that ship. But for me personally, the Tube is my favorite, followed by Evolution. That is one of the things that just sets the Dream class apart from the other two classes of ship. Again, it's not to say there isn't adult only nightclubs on the other ships, because there absolutely is. It's just a preference for me when it comes to the theming and what I think fits best for adults. But there's also, again, the satellite falls. As you can see me relaxing here in this middle picture, it is truly a place to break away and just simply relax, get some sun, and maybe even take a little nap. But overall, the Dream class is just top notch, one of my favorite classes of ship. Up next is the Disney Magic class of ships that I think is the next best class for adults sailing with Disney Cruise Line. This consists of the Disney Magic ship and the Disney Wonder ship. These are the first two ships in the Disney fleet. These were built in Italy back in the late 90s, and they are some of the best ships that you are going to find on the high seas. They are authentically Disney, and they're just great. What do I love the most about the Disney Magic class of ships for adults, you ask? Well, that's easy. It is the swimming pool area for adults only. It's called an oasis on the high seas. It's where you can escape to the calming confines of Quiet Cove. It features a dedicated swimming pool, two whirlpool spas, a Signals pool bar, and a Cove cafe. It's very cozy, it's very quaint, it's just a really nice area for adults to rest and relax and get some sun and take a dip in the pool on a nice hot sea day. I will say this swimming pool is definitely my favorite swimming pool for adults across the fleet. It seems to be bigger than all the others, and I believe it's deeper as well. If not, it at least feels that way with the way it is designed and shaped, but it is definitely a favorite of mine. This area is fantastic for adults. Last but certainly not least, by any means, is the Wish class of ship. This includes the Disney Wish, the Disney Treasure, and the Disney Destiny, followed by a fourth ship coming very soon. What I tell everybody about this class of ship is it's definitely a class of its own. It is grand. These ships are so grand when it comes to comparing them to the other classes of ship. They are just in an elite league of their own, I guess you could say. These ships are beautiful, they are gorgeous, and one of the things that I really love about the location of this adults only area on these ships is that it's in the back of the ship overlooking the back of the ocean. I think that is a great thing. Some people wasn't quite sure about it being back there, but I think that's actually a positive and I love it. And one of the positives of the adults only area being in the back of the ship is that the swimming pool for adults is actually an infinity pool. I love anything infinity pool related. If it's a hot tub or whatever it may be, I think it's great. And to have that in the back of the ship with those views, simply incredible and a really good win for adults on this class of ship. There's also some new adult only dining experiences such as Enchante and then Paulo Steakhouse, which is a little bit of an upgrade to Paulo that you will see on the other classes of ship. There's also some special themed lounges on the Disney Treasure. In the Disney Destiny, there's a Haunted Mansion parlor, which is themed after the Haunted Mansion ride at Disney. And then on the Disney Wish, there's a Star Wars hyperspace lounge. So some very unique venues. I took to those of you who follow me on Instagram last week and asked the same question, and the majority of you agree with me that the Disney Dream class is the best class of ship for adults. But again, you really cannot go wrong on any class of ship. Disney is that amazing for everyone of all ages, from 0 to 99. If you are not already, I would love for you to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. My handle is at Dustin On Deck for DCL. And then also please like and subscribe right here on YouTube for more Disney Cruise Line content coming your way. I appreciate you taking the time to listen. And until we meet again, happy sailing.